Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're clicking on this video, it's because you want to have a cool conversation about why you're not doing so well. And honestly, I would have to see it in order to know. But let's go through some common things people do poorly. Number one, kickoff. Kickoff is extremely important. Extremely important. Do you know how many goals I concede a game from kickoff? I'll score and then they'll score. I'll score and then they'll score. I dread it. So, just learn how to do kickoff. I wish I could tell you how, but I don't know how. Just kidding. Just always flick to the ball. Make sure you always flick to the ball from your starting position. That's what I do. That's what I hated doing. I used to call that the butterfly or the Fugger spoon back in the day, but it doesn't work anymore. That name is offensive, I think, to 7 countries. But yeah, another thing I see people do wrong is going for a crazy shot all the time, man. Like every single time people go for crazy shots and it doesn't work. I'm a big contributor to this one. I do a lot of stupid stuff in game. My friend tells me all the time, you just missed an open goal, you cost us the game, well, what are you doing? You know, just make sure it's in the right position. If you're comfortably in the lead, or if you're down 1 and you think your crazy goal just might work, go for it. But if it's 2 minutes into the game and you're drawed, don't just go for something crazy and just miss and concede and get your team down. That's just a no. Another thing I see people do wrong is boost management. Boost management is a big one. This one is a big one. Let's say you're counterattacking. Let's say you're up with your friend. Bam, 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 bam. You see your boost is down. So you go all the way back. You give up on the attack. You go all the way back. Your friend passes in the middle and you're not there because you went to get boost. Now they have a counterattack and you're on your own. Most likely you can defend it, but you just lost a game-winning opportunity because you decided to go back to goal to get boost. Another way you could do this is just get mini pads. Get little tiny little pads on the ground. Just collect them as you go. Collect them as you go. You don't have to thrust everywhere. You could get momentum from just thrusting. You could just go supersonic fast like that. You know, I don't know how to do it. Just kidding, I do. It's just that easy. There's other means of doing it faster, but just do it like that. Just get little pads or get momentum. You don't have to boost all the time. That's what we take away from this. Another thing I see people do poorly, and this is in the super early stages of your Rocket League career. Learning how to do stuff off the wall. Honestly, I see like golds even struggle with this. Just it's not that hard. Just follow it up. Take your time. I mean, I can say it's not hard because I've experienced, but just focus a lot more on your wall play. You can create so many counterattack goals just off the wall. It's crazy. Here you could score. You know, you could just flick it up. You could do a lot of things off the wall. Pass it to the middle to your friend. Work off the wall. That's something you can do to create chances and make the other player uncomfortable. Let's talk about another thing. Staying in your goal. Don't stay in your goal. There you go. It's just that simple. Another thing. Knowing where your teammate's at and how to help him or how to follow him in a way. Like if there's a counterattack, what I do is I usually stay behind my friend, that in case he gets 50-50 and loses the ball, I can go for it. But pretty much just learn rotations well. Just rotation wise, you take a shot, you go back. You let's say you take a shot, yeah, you go back. You make a pass, you go back. You just do stuff like that, you know. Easy stuff. Make sure you know when it's your turn and when it's not your turn. That's pretty much it. Another thing, let's see here. Another thing I see people do wrong. Oh yeah, in the lower leagues, again, this is like gold, plats, bronze, silvers, all that. I see people not going up in the air. If you don't go up in the air, you're not gonna do anything. Rocket League is. I'm going to say something very debatable. Rocket League is sometimes spent most in the air than on the ground. Some of your goals will come on the ground, but most likely they'll come from rebounds off the backboard into you. So focus on that. focus on the backboard. Backboard play, if you're one of the higher league boys, make sure you go in for the backboard plays. Hit rebounds. You know, do it. Proceeds to miss. That's embarrassing. But do it. It's, even if you miss, you know what? You went for it. Okay, never mind. If you don't think you're going to hit it, don't go for it. If you think you're going to hit it, well, go for it. Alright, but that's pretty much it. Those are just some tips you guys can, you know, do to get better, or and some things to just make sure not to do. Also, don't ball hog. Another one, don't ball hog. That's it. It's just simple. I just wanted to have this quick little conversation with anybody who wanted to listen. It might seem kind of stupid. I'm not going to edit this. It's just going to seem like me rambling on for 12 minutes. But it's whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a very nice evening with your family or by yourself. I hope you guys have a good Christmas, and if you don't celebrate it, I hope you have a nice day. And that's all from me. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.